Sir, coming to your work in Telugu, like I said, I've been a big fan. Before DJ and before all these big projects that came later, what would you say was the one project which put you, completely on the map? There was Devi, there was Arya 2, I think so. There was I cannot pronounce a Boomarulu. Uh, uh,
Bumarilu, Bumarilu.
yeah. So they were these kind of films. So which was that one big break that put DSP on the map as one of the biggest names in music in the Telugu film industry?
I think that came with my very beginning movies itself, right? See, my first film was Devi.
Yeah,
I was just like 16 and a half.
I think that was quite a big hit.
That time when I started. Yeah, that was a super duper hit.
Yeah.
And that gave me a huge name as how could such a young boy do music for such a complicated film. And I got a huge name for background score and even the songs. But my dream was to do something very youthful and Western. But that movie is something different, and it was a blessing that I got to do that movie because it proved my caliber of how to what extent I can score music. A 16, 17-year-old guy scoring music for that kind of a film was something amazed everyone. But then I was a lover of Michael Jackson and Ilayaraja sir, and because I love Michael Jackson and I grew up with his music, I used to dance and sing on stage and all that. I still do. So I was wanting to do that kind of music. Then immediately I got this film called Anandam, where I put in all my Western thoughts and everything, hook lines and beats, then mixing heavy rhythms with soft melodies and all that. So that immediately caught on fire, and that's what put me on the map, and that became kind of a trend-setting thing. And that was by all debuts. So what happens is when you can make a mark for your own self, when everyone is a new face, that gives you a bigger name and individuality to yourself, because you were able to make a statement on your own. I think Anandam is one film that put me on the map, like you said, and I can never forget that film. And after that, everything followed. Then Nagarjuna sir, Chiranjeevi sir, everything followed up. And I'm quite lucky that the statement was made even before I scored for any big star, because that gained respect. And even when Chiranjeevi sir used to call Nagarjuna sir, they used to first compliment about that. And Junior NTR, I remember, he called me when Anandam was released. He said, man, where the hell did you come from, man? I want to invite you home. And he started singing Anandam songs. I was like, what? Then he called me home. We had dinner and his mom was serving us food. And it was fun. Then we started working together. So, and the journey still continues. So, moments like that.
Among all these big stars who we work with, Junior NTR, Allu Arjun, you have done fantastic work. I like that your combination of Allu Arjun a lot. Chiranjeevi sir also, Shankar Dada MBBS, those songs I remember so well. Which actor, which star would you say enacts your song, dances on your songs the best? Whom would you see like dancing?
All the names that you said are all dancing names. Of course, I'm a huge fan of Chiranjeevi sir right from childhood, because grew up watching his films, and I think Chiranjeevi sir is one star who actually got dance to the forefront. Chiranjeevi sir is the one who created a trend that a hero could dance. Being macho and at the same time being romantic and dancing is something that Chiranjeevi sir got it on board first. So I think Chiranjeevi sir is like, even now, after 10 years back, he quit movies. But after 10 years after that, he came back. His comeback was with, when he quit movies 10 years back, his 149th film was mine. I did his film, Shankar Zindabad. Then after 10 years, the first film he did it again, Khaidi number 150, that I did music. And I think you know how viral that music and his dance went. Ammadu. Let's do Kumudara pa 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 pa, and he made it so viral. So he's a legend of dance. So yeah, I think he can take any song to the next level.
Wow. Okay, coming to your upcoming projects, you've got an excellent lineup. First and foremost, I want to ask about Pushpa, because Allu Arjun, and when you score music, Allu Arjun, he's known to give those electrifying performances. But in Pushpa, he's playing something from a very, like a jungle area, not even rural, I would say jungle area. So I think it's about sandalwood smuggling or something. So,
it's a very rugged.
Yeah, so what kind of music have you scored for where it suits the treatment of the film also, sir, but at the same time, Allu Arjun fans will also be happy? What you have done for that?
Yeah. See here, Pushpa is one. It's going to be a very special film. First of all, Sukumar sir and I have done a lot of work. And whenever Sukumar sir comes up with a script, it's going to be it's always damn terrific and damn different. So when the time he narrates the script itself, I come out with a lot of tunes because it inspires me a lot. Like we did Rangasthalam, we did the Nanak, we did Arya 2. Yeah, but after Arya and Arya 2. Sukumar sir, Allu Arjun, and I, three of us are coming back together once again for Pushpa. And yeah, like people are having huge expectations on it. And I'm also very confident about the film because Sukumar sir came out with something terrific, very commercial, and at the same time very different, like his mark always. And Allu Arjun, he always goes into the character, and he's a very hard worker. And for Pushpa, you would have seen the trailer how he has transformed himself. So right from the first discussion, we were all discussing about all these things, and I've almost finished the whole album. And Allu called me, and he said, "I know, anyways, you would come out with a blockbuster when it is Sukumar's combination, but this is something beyond words, man. You surprised all of us," and that's what he said. I really felt happy, and Sukubai also said the same thing. So I kept it very rugged. See, for every film, I try to follow a graph when I listen to the subject. Sukumar sir narrates the subject to me and says, "Oh, this is a subject. Now you do what you want." So that's how we did all his films. So Rangasalam, I wanted to keep it very folkish and very rural. So I went into researching some, words, some music, some instruments. I did it like that. Now, after that, we did Uppena. I don't know if you heard about that song, movie called Uppena, which was a blockbuster.
I've seen the movie.
I saw the movie. That is also, again, a village film, but I made it very symphonically village. Rangasalam is rugged folk. I mean, very rural folk. But Uppena is very symphonic folk. Because I wanted to differentiate both the films. I didn't want it to sound like Rangastalam again. But now coming to Pushpa is about, it's not like a love story like Uppena or, not even the love elements like Rangastalam. Is very strong and very rugged and very rustic. So I wanted to keep the dance elements also for Allu to dance. And at the same time, I wanted to keep the music within the script and also have my signature and make it the best I could do and make it very different. See, there are a lot of challenges in Pushpa, and it's also going to be a pan-Indian film.
Yes.
So we already started recording in all the languages. So very soon we are planning to come out with the first single. It depends on how these times are going on. So Pushpa, I to all of you. I can't reveal much, but
so we can probably see even in that role, Allu Arjun doing some kind of dance, which,
Yeah, definitely. Of course. That's going to be there. And especially we made some numbers which Allu he's more than excited. Especially the last number that every day he's playing that. And he calls me and says, "I'm playing this song, man. How did you get this word? How did you get this beat?" He's so excited. So, see, it feels so good to see when the director and the hero are so excited because they'll put in all their heart and soul and make it bigger than what generally they would. So the script inspires me and my music inspires them. So it's like a mutual thing, mutual adoration that helps.
Your music inspires anybody who listens to it. Anybody.
But I always give the credit to the script because when the script is inspiring, you get a lot of things in the flow.
True.
So then, of course, there is. See, for Pushpa, there was one. I heard the script and then I just thought of somebody. There was no situation for one particular song. After we made all the songs, I just thought, okay, a film like this, a characterization like this, with a hero like this, with a director like this, with a narration like this. I just imagine what if there is a theme like this, and I just made it and I sent it to Sukumar sir. He just loved it and he said, "I got tears in my eyes because you just did something on your own, even without us asking you. And something that is so good for this movie. Now I'm figuring out way to include this and because I can see the whole movie." He said. Then Allu called me and said, "Devi, you surprised me, man. When I heard this, I can know how much you understood the film. And I can see the whole film in this song," is what he said. So I was thrilled. See, what more does a creator want when, when out of the box, when you do something, they get so connected. That's what we want, right? So